As a citizen of India, you need to know your fundamental rights. Today, let's understand why. Throughout the day, we engage in many different activities, like eating food, drinking water, praying, celebrating, attending festivities, enjoying customs, traveling to different places, studying, gathering information, working, and so on. The list is long. But do we ever think about what helps us enjoy all these without any hindrance? What if we are stopped from enjoying all or any of these things? All this is possible because our constitution provides each of us with certain fundamental rights. These are the most basic and non-negotiable rights for any human being. They are essential for the overall development of an individual. And it is not possible to imagine a dignified life in the absence of these rights. No wonder they are called fundamental rights. In this video, we are going to learn about these fundamental rights. So let's begin. Our constitution has 22 parts and part 3 contains the fundamental rights. These rights revolve around various aspects of human life, ensuring that individuals are protected from any form of discrimination or injustice. The values of equality, justice, and liberty that are stated in our preamble are secured through these rights. The state is bound to protect all these rights for every citizen, and we, as citizens, can take a stand against the state in case there is a violation of any of these rights. If we look at the structure of fundamental rights, they are divided into 6 categories. 1. The right to equality. 2. Right to freedom. 3. Right against exploitation. 4. Right to freedom of religion. 5. Cultural and educational rights. And 6. The right to constitutional remedies. Let's understand each category in more detail. Article 14 to 18 gives us the right to equality, which means equal treatment of all citizens in the eyes of the law. It prohibits any kind of discrimination of an individual based on caste, class, gender, religion, or place of birth. To fulfill the goal of equality, the state has to ensure that the vulnerable and marginalized sections of the society get equal opportunities in all spaces. Different kinds of freedoms are covered under Articles 19 to 22, which talk about right to freedom. Each of these articles give us freedom in different spheres. Under Article 19, we have the freedom to express ourselves in any form, assemble, move, and reside anywhere in India. Then there is Article 21, which talks about the right to life, and not just live, but live with dignity. Having a healthy, clean environment, basic amenities, clean drinking water, and so on are all part of our right to live with dignity. Further, we have a compulsory right to education for children of age 6 to 14 years under Article 21A. Certain liberties cannot be taken away from an individual even if they are accused of an offence. Hence, our constitution provides for the rights of an accused as well. These are given under Articles 20, 21 and 22. These include protection related to arrest, protection against any forced statement against oneself, right to have a lawyer, right to not be prosecuted for the same offence twice, and so on. The third category from Articles 23 to 24 prevents different kinds of exploitation. Under this category, there is a prohibition related to human trafficking and any kind of bonded labour or bandhua mazduri. It also prohibits child labour, that is, anyone below the age of 14 cannot work in hazardous factories, mines, and so on. The fourth category from Articles 25 to 28 allows for equal treatment of all religions and gives the freedom to practice, propagate, and promote any religion. For such promotion, one can establish religious institutions and give religious instructions. The fifth category from Articles 29 to 30 is cultural and educational rights. This category safeguards the rights of minorities that have distinct cultures, languages, and scripts. It also provides the right for religious and linguistic minorities to establish educational institutions of their own choice. These 5 categories of rights are extremely important, but we also know that at times they get violated. So to ensure the protection of these rights, we have one more right, the fundamental right to constitutional remedies given under Article 32. This article gives us the right to directly approach the Supreme Court in case of any violation of our fundamental rights. Fundamental rights cover all the important aspects of life and are one of the most powerful tools for citizens. Many battles have been fought based on these rights, like women fought for entry into the Sabrimala temple. People of Ratlam fought for a clean environment and proper drainage. Residents of Bombay fought for the right of rehabilitation of pavement dwellers. The LGBTQIA+ community fought for their rights, and so on. Mind you, these articles are not independent of each other, they are interrelated. Meaning you cannot put restrictions on anybody without giving a proper reason because it affects their right to live with freedom and dignity. Moreover, these rights are not absolute. Certain restrictions can be imposed by the state. But remember, these can only be reasonable restrictions. For example, we have a right to protest, but while exercising this right, we cannot harm others or their property. Any such act is restricted and can be punished. So continue enjoying your rights on a daily basis. You are a citizen and these rights are for you. At the same time, remain conscious that these should not be curtailed for you or for anyone else. To be a responsible and active citizen requires a lot of awareness, understanding and knowledge. So if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon.